So this came up. Sander, I saw an interesting post in the non-duality dream life community where Miranda was responding to someone about the dangers of radical non-duality, and I was wondering, yeah, what's coming up there? Do you have something to say about this danger which may be there? Yeah, what to say? Well, there isn't an actual thing called radical non-duality, or neo-advaita, or whatever name is given. There's just simply this. There's just simply whatever is happening. Liking, loving, hating, questions, wondering, judging, making conclusions, assumptions. There's just simply this. And whatever is happening is simply innocently this already. But there is definitely no thing called non-duality or radical non-duality. But at the same time, thinking that this so-called message or illumination, or however you want to call it, is creating danger amongst people is this. Claiming or thinking or finding or believing that this so-called message, that there's just simply this, and there's no you separated from this, doing this, that this suggestion or message or pointing is very dangerous, and it will destabilize or depersonalize lives of people. All that is just simply innocently this already. And there's no way out. Thinking these words or this suggestion is very dangerous is this. And this may change. Thinking or believing that when the first TV came, that it was the box of the devil, is just simply this. Thinking that everyone would be brainwashed by this square box called TV was just simply what's happening, so to say. And anything may happen. Craziness, insanity. It's just simply this already. Going totally mad, or thinking one is going totally mad because of a thing called radical non-duality or neo-advaita, is already just simply this. This is it. Thinking that words, suggestions, illuminations, or pointings will hurt people and will make them go crazy and lose themselves and become derealized or depersonalized is already innocently this. Calling something a dangerous situation or a threat to human beings is this. This is it. And there's just simply no way out. And there's no asking here to like this or not. Liking this or not, or thinking there are dangers or not, or believing there are dangers, or even trying to explain that there are no dangers, is already just simply this. Here there's no need to explain anything in that sense, or to defend non-duality or radical non-duality or Neya Advaita. There's absolutely no need here to defend anything. That's just simply what seems to be happening, thinking this is a dangerous thing, so to say, that there is a thing called radical non-duality or Neya Advaita, and it's very dangerous, it makes people go crazy. Well, anything can happen. I mean, losing your relationship may just simply happen. And blaming a certain type of so-called teaching, because that's what this was called. It was called that non-duality was a teaching. Let me see. A superficial teaching. Well, you know, calling radical non-duality a teaching or not, and that it's very dangerous, is this already. So there's no one asking here, anyone, to do stuff, to believe stuff, to not do stuff, or whatever. There's just simply whatever's happening. These words, and the liking of these words, and the putting them into a certain context or not, is already just simply this. There's just simply whatever's happening. And claiming this to be a teaching, and a dangerous one, is this already. Claiming this to be a threat for young people, and having the idea that when they hear this, they're going to lay on the couch, not going to work, or do all types of crazy stuff, that is already just simply this. The idea, the belief, the assumptions, the conclusions that the so-called message or so-called teaching is going to lead young people or middle-aged people or whatever, human beings, into the abyss of nothingness, where they will dwell and will feel bad and will not do anything anymore the rest of their lives, is already just simply this. Making assumptions, conclusions, liking, not liking, calling things dangerous, feeling that they are dangerous, thinking it needs to stop. That is totally crazy. All that is just innocently and effortlessly this already. There's no one behind the liking or the not liking of radical non-duality. There isn't even a thing called radical non-duality or Neo-Advaita. There's just simply this. There's simply whatever's happening. Sitting on the couch, hearing these words, liking them, not liking them, thinking they are a good suggestion or not, thinking it's terrible, is already just simply this. And there's no one asking you to like it or to not like it, or to claim this to be the ultimate truth, or to claim that this is the highest and you should follow this. There's absolutely no instructions given. And at the same time, giving instructions is this too. There's nothing wrong with giving instructions. And liking instructions or not liking, or not agreeing, or agreeing, is just simply innocently happening, as is the idea that these words are very dangerous. Finding these words extremely dangerous, and claiming that many people who will hear these words will be hurt in some way or will become derealized or depersonalized, or is this? Worrying is this too. Worrying what this will bring, or worrying what tomorrow will bring, or what in 10 years will happen, is already just simply this. Just naturally, innocently this. Being afraid of something and not liking it is this. This is it. So yeah, what to say? Claiming that there are many people who are damaged by this so-called non-message is this. Making the assumption and the claim that there are many being hurt, or many lost their work or lost their family because of hearing certain words, is this. This is it. And there's no one behind this or separated from this, liking or not liking or hearing. As a separated you and this, there's just simply this. There's just simply whatever is happening. Whatever is happening is already not two. Thinking there are two is already just simply full on this. Thinking, believing there is a me, and that me can be hurt, and that me can be derealized or depersonalized, or those people can be depersonalized or derealized when hearing these words. All that is already full on this. And there's no one separated from this doing this already. Thinking there is or thinking there isn't is already innocently this. And this doesn't need to change. Thinking or believing or assuming that there is a thing called non-duality or radical non-duality or neo-advaita and it's a bad thing is this. This is it. Thinking that the mobile phone in the hands of young people will create a lot of problems, and trying to stop young people to have a mobile phone or whatever is this too. Thinking this is dangerous is already this. Thinking there are dangerous things, dangerous messages, dangerous people, dangerous whatever, all that is already innocently this, and there's no way out. It's already this. Thinking or believing or feeling there's danger and I have to address it. I have to get it out there. I have to make people see that this message is completely dangerous and it will disrupt the family. And before you know, everybody's laying on the couch and doing nothing and don't think they exist, is this. Thinking you exist or not is already just simply this. Feeling you are or you aren't, or the absence of those ideas or beliefs is already just simply this. Thinking, feeling, believing there is a me is already me-less. Thinking, feeling that this so-called message will deconstruct this into something which we don't want, is this already. It's already just simply whatever ever is happening. Liking, not liking, fighting against it, seeing problems, not seeing problems, knowing for sure this is a problem, is this too. Not having such strong conclusions or assumptions or ideas is equally just this. And there's no way to change what already is just simply this. This is it. Whatever ever is happening is completely this already. Thinking there's a you, thinking there's no you. Believing there's a you, feeling there's a you. Whatever's happening or not happening is already you-less. Lying on the couch or working in a factory is already me-less, it's already you-less. There's just simply working. Work is simply being done by no one separated. There's no one separated from this, doing this already. There's just simply this. This is it.